Johnson.
Oh, yeah, baby. Come on, Rush. Let's do it. Oh, the libs are hanging themselves tonight. The ding-dong witch is dead. Oh, God, what a good day to be an American. Hill Dog, you're going down.
And greetings to you, music lovers, thrill seekers, conversationalists all across the fruited plain. Rush Limbaugh documented to be almost always right 100% of the time.
Just like me.
A new special opinion audit in from the Sullivan Group in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
100% right about President Trump.
Man, there is so much to say. There are so many vibrantly great feelings to share.
Oh, it's Christmas morning.
We have not lost our country. It turns out, it might even be fair to say we really weren't even that, well, we are close. We're close. But we have not lost the country.
Nope.
We learned also that it was not necessary to go through these past 8 years. I don't want to rewrite history, but my point here is that the Democrats can be beat if they are approached in the right way. One of the problems that we have had to endure as voters and as citizens
correctness out the window. That's what we learned. That's what we learned.
Our party has not believed the Democrats can be beat, and Donald Trump has shown how to do it.
Yep.
It took a political outsider, somebody with no fingerprints on anything to do with the way Washington works, quote unquote, demonstrates how you beat an opposing political party.
That's right.
How many times I've shared this story with you? I've had Mitt Romney come to my studio. I've had Rand Paul come to my studio. I've had Republican presidential candidate after candidate come to this studio and talk to me about their campaign, their ideas, how they want to go about winning. And each one of them, I have not mentioned all the names. It's not important. They all believe it. They all told me, we can't win, Rush, with Republican votes alone. We can't win with Republican. And I look at what do you mean we can't win with Republican? We have got to be able to cross the aisle. And we have got to be able to engage in group politics. No. I said that you guys are going about this the wrong way. All you need to do is approach the American people as citizens, as the American people. To hell with what group they're in. We're human beings. We all want the best for ourselves and for our country. Now, the opponents don't look at life that way. They do look at people as victims and members of groups. But we can beat them. I've always known we could beat them. And my point, folks, my purpose here, people have asked me, why are you still doing this? For 29 years. Beating the left has always been what this is about.
And it's so much fun.
In addition to whatever I must do in the realm of broadcasting in order to succeed.
Beating the demons back down to hell.
The substance and the content portion of this program has always been, whether it's been humor, whether it's been satire, whether it has been serious commentary, it has always been about beating the left. For 29 years, that's what this program has been about.
And you succeeded, Rush, and Donald Trump succeeded. We all, proud Americans, have succeeded.
Who do not hope that, who do not also share that sentiment, and furthermore, who don't think it's possible. We have been validated. The things that we feel and think about our country, the direction it was going, we have been validated by virtue of what the American people did yesterday. Now, I have made notes throughout the night as I was watching the various cable networks and their coverage. And I've thought about how do I want to approach this day with you today, because really there's so much to say. And there's so much to share. And so many observations that I want to make. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I could just do my stream of consciousness and share with you note by note as I made them. Or maybe try to come up with a more organized presentation of things. Or just react as things happen as the program is taking place today. And I figured that regardless of the approach that I take, I'm going to get it all said, regardless in what format I design it and present it. It's all going to be said. It may take 3 days or 3 hours here today and a couple hours tomorrow to get it all said, because there's a lot. There's a lot to react to. There are so many teachable moments that have occurred in this entire campaign. And there is so much uplifting and positive about what happened. There is so much that is beautiful and American and Americana that is still worth believing in and still worth
I'm so
promoting
giddy with excitement, I tell you.
And
it is Christmas morning,
last night.
November 9th, 2016. Christmas morning.
We can feel comfort in the misery of others. And by the way, they are everywhere. They're not just on the Democrat side. There's a lot of unhappy people on our side here for a whole host of reasons. There have so many people were wrong. So many experts
so many were wrong
about everything they said. So many people were
so
right.
So many were wrong. Some of us were right.
And I do want to try to unpack
from the get-go
all of it. And we have some audio sound bites that are going to help me in terms of bouncing off things that others have said. We're going to get your phone calls in on this. I know you're chomping at the bit. That telephone number is 800-282-2882. And if you want to send an email, we check those. It's LRushmo at eibnet.us. I see the stock market's up about 170. I thought that last night we went to bed, they said it was going to plunge 900 on the opening, and Dow futures were down 900. There are some interesting things to ponder. All these people that donated gazillions of dollars to Hillary's foundation and Bill's foundation, buying policy, whatever they thought they were getting
lost
by
their
donating
money.
to Hillary. What are they doing now? Do they want their money back?
They should have wiped their ass with that cash.
You realize the angst that there must be. You can see it. You can feel it. The angst, the shock, the disappointment over the entire Democrat Party, the entire left wing, and even some
loser bastards
on our side. One of the things I kept hearing last night, you can always learn, folks, the media will always be predictable. The Democrats will always be predictable. When it was finally clear last night that Hillary was going to lose, they began to demonstrate who they really are. Started talking about how it's going to be necessary for Trump to approach them. Trump's going to have to reach out to them.
No, President Trump doesn't reach out to nobody. They're going to bow to him.
He probably will. Trump is the winner. Trump won.
That's right.
If Trump wanted to, he could play this the way Obama did. I won. Whatever you want to do. Well, you just got to stop listening to that Rush Limbaugh guy. That's not how things get done in Washington. That's what Obama said 2 weeks into his administration to a bunch of Republican leaders. And then everybody started saying, now, this is not an ideological election. You can always count when the left loses, it's not because of their ideology. And they came through last night. This is not an ideological election. This has nothing. This is an up and down election. This is not left and right. This is
sorry,
people up,
libs.
people down. This is economics.
Sorry, libs.
Wrong,
you suck.
folks.
Always have, always will.
It is always ideological. Big government was told to take a hike.
To F off.
Just like big government was told to take a hike in the Brexit vote.
That's right. America's Brexit happened.
It was a total repudiation of big government. It was a total repudiation of the Obama presidency and every aspect of it. It was a total repudiation of the Democrat Party by people.
Satan's party.
People I always describe as those who make
losers
this country work. The people who define
demon
the
party
character and who define the values of our country were the winners.
Oh, the Supreme Court's going to look nice with 3 really strong conservatives on it. Oh, boy.
Pushed back against and
defeated. Liberals, you're done.
It's important to point
out,
listening to Paul Ryan today. It was the new Paul Ryan. He went out and spoke before Hillary did. I've never seen Paul Ryan this enthusiastic. I've never seen Paul Ryan this optimistic. He was genuinely optimistic. He was enthused, and he seemed surprised at the same time. Donald Trump heard a voice out in this country that no one else heard. A lot of people heard it.
Jason's.
A lot of people are that voice.
Adams. James's.
People didn't have to hear it. We have been shouting it.
Oh, yeah.
People who missed the voice didn't think it was there. It's not that they didn't hear it. It's that they didn't think it was there. If there is a lesson for the GOP, this victory has been there all along. You could have had this victory in 2008.
10 minutes in, we're going to call it.
We could have had this victory in 2012.
Awesome.